Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, representing cryptonomic consultations, coming to you once again. Family, I want to apologize first off for the hiatus that I've been on. Had to get some things together in order to continue to bring the important information within this cryptocurrency space as I feel it needs to be brought. And the amount of attention that I felt needed to be um, that needed in order to focus on this channel specifically, I did not have at the time, but I am going to make myself available to build this channel up more so in a more professional way than I did with the last. So with that being said, what we're taking a look at right now, we're doing the actual recap of the Pundi X token, which I believe on this channel specifically gave it a boost, or covering this token specifically gave this channel a boost in the direction that I wanted to go with this channel. This is a coin that we've been following since before its listing on the Binance Exchange market. Actually, we first started paying attention to it when it was listed on the Bancore network not long after it dropping. We were able to catch it before it quickly shot to profits of over 102% within a 48-hour period. Some people got the call, some people missed it. For those that did, kudos. You know, we definitely made our profits off of Pundi X. Another incentive for me to continue to deal with the Pundi X token is the fact that it does give monthly airdrops. So you are able to quote unquote stake the token, meaning that you're able to hold it and receive interest on top of your initial holding. So almost like how dividends work within the stock market, it is the exact same way that the airdrops or staking your tokens work. Whereas for simply holding those tokens, you will be awarded with more because from you holding it, it is verifying transactions on the blockchain, much like the miners do for the POW, which is proof of work cryptocurrencies. You have proof of work, then you have proof of stake, POS and POW, typically for the majority of tokens. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the follow up of Pundi X and see what's been going on. As you can see, the website is totally different construct. They do have a lot of new developments going on with this, and we're going to cover it right now. So let me see. Now, one thing that I want you to pay attention to is that Pundi X, in my opinion, is none other than a sleeping giant. This is the week chart. Ever since it was introduced to the Binance Exchange market, let me see. We opened up at 152 satoshis, went as high as 215 before crashing down to 50 and then actually closing at about 89 satoshi. So real wild ride. A lot of volatility within that first week, because I am using a week chart as of right now, and it soon came down. Now we have seemed to have met bottom. Let me see. The low was 19, the close was 27. We opened at 25. For the most part, I'm gonna say between 22 and 25 seem to be our level of major support, where I see it fluctuate, not even fluctuate, where I see it a majority of the time is between the levels of 22 and 25 satoshis. We have seen jumps up to about 29, 30 satoshi, as you can see indicated up here. But let me see, our highest week right here, as you can see, we went up to about 33 satoshis. But nothing past that ever since our introduction into Binance, which in my opinion, when you look at it, it almost appears that Binance killed the actual growth of the Pundi X coin, because when it was on Bancore, it was seeing a nice significant amount of growth. Ever since it's come to the Binance Exchange market, the trading volume has not been there. Now, nonetheless, that does not take away from the actual functionality that the Pundi X and this POS system actually has working for itself. This is one of the only tokens that has a working product, should I say. This use case is already being utilized, and we're going to get into that right now. So this is the Pundi X front page. As you can see, we got FX, which is functionality X, and we're going to get into what that is real quick. It goes on to say that most of blockchain today is far from ideal, with an overemphasis on technology and the underemphasis on creating real use cases. Pundi X's philosophy is not only to build a technological superior chain, but also one that has real life application. A good blockchain should have a user experience and performance that are way more superior than the current product and market. And that's why we have achieved with our blockchain called, excuse me, that's what we have achieved with our blockchain called FX. Currently, FX is already up and running on internal test environment. Is already, wait, let me see, FX is already up and running on an internal test environment. And we will continue to provide regular updates on the progress of FX. We will walk and talk, excuse me, we will walk the talk with FX. It will be a game changer with real use cases to support it. So let's see, we got the FD app functionality for the apps. So let's get into it. It goes on to say Android developers can develop functionality X and XPOS apps. They do not like they do on the Android apps, meaning that you are going to be able to actually create apps using the FX or the function X. It goes on to say that developers can upload the apps onto a D app store and make them available for the Pundi X POS system, which is the point of sale system. Even as we speak, our XPOS devices are rolling out globally, penetrating stores everywhere. The presence of XPOS devices in the stores will allow developers to have a real audience to cater to. Our XPOS will be available and open to different blockchains to deploy their blockchain apps on. The XPOS is a node for all blockchains. Remember that. The XPOS is none other than a node, which is a one of many different computer systems or systems connected used to back up the blockchain. You can call it the blockchain neutral node, is what they're calling it. We will be releasing a developer documentation in 60 days via our different partners in X blockchain series. We will have the world's biggest DApp developer community. We will continue to invest in and encourage the world's best developer to develop decentralized apps. And now it goes on, I guess they're showing you everything they have going on. So they're going to be used for checkout, food ordering, cryptocurrency sales, and other blockchains. It goes on to say that developers can develop similar apps to allow their token to be freely available on XPOS. This will allow the tokens to be on the XPOS system. Token apps will need transaction fees and NPXS and liquidity, BTC, ETH, USDT, etc. Now, some may look back or sit back and be like, okay, well, they got a working system. That's cool. That's fine and dandy. But what does it have to do with the actual token? What makes the token so valuable or precious or have any type of use case with this sitting where it is currently? And I do want to say this, that you do need the NPXS tokens in order to list other tokens on the POS system, as they just told you right here. Token apps will need transaction fees. So that's one incentive to you of users to use and hold the NPXS system. It goes on to say developers can develop different food, beverages, and retail apps on the XPOS. For example, it can be an app displaying the restaurant menu with selected tokens available as payment method. It also gives you the ability for cryptocurrency sales. Developers can, with the help of the XPOS system or the point of sale system, sell their coins in token. It can be in the form of a cryptocurrency app. Apps will need to pay transaction fees, NPXS, and provide liquidity. You see that right there? The transaction fees for most of the functionality of this is going to be in the form of NPXS. And last but not least, they're talking about other blockchain. It goes on to say that blockchain developers can develop apps as lightweight nodes on the functionality X that can function as transaction, confirmation, or data storage. This will help different blockchains achieve greater decentralization. Now we get into the APIs. It goes on to say we will open up low-level APIs and SDKs and allow blockchain nodes to run on the XPOS. And let me back up real quick for those that may not be as computer or tech savvy as the next. APIs are basically, or it stands for Application Programming Interface. And basically, it's the interface that allows software programs to interact with each other. So almost like, I'm going to use Twitter's API. Twitter allows you to interact with the Twitter world. Facebook allows you to interact with the Facebook world. Logging in, those are APIs. Those are programs interacting with one another. So when you put in your login information into the login section of Facebook, it is interacting with Facebook saying, yes, this is the right user, or no, this isn't the right user. You understand what I'm saying? So that's definitely something that you want to, I just want you to understand what APIs are. And SDKs, much like APIs, actually, let me see. SDK stands for software development kit. It's a software development kit. And basically what that is a set of software development tools that allows for the creation of applications for a certain software package, certain software framework, hardware platforms, computer systems, video game consoles, similar platforms such as those. Now, API can be seen as a simple SDK without all the debugging support. So, with that being said, it goes on to say it comes with the blockchain's API. In fact, the API keys is what certain platforms use in order for you to that's what you use for trading bots, for instance. If you have an exchange market such as Binance and you want to connect your trading bot or a portfolio tracking system directly to the Binance exchange so that you don't have to manually input the information, or allow the trading bot to interact with Binance in a form where it will be able to trade for it, then you will have to obtain your API keys from Binance in order to give it to the other program or the other interface to interact with it. You understand? Let me see. It goes on to say this will speed up. Hold on. It goes on to say this will speed up development. Well, no, excuse me. It comes with the blockchain's API to allow Android and other developers to easily use it by having a complete developer SDK. This will speed up development of apps so much that the existing apps can be ported quickly and seamlessly to the XPOS. There is another benefit of such flexibility, which is even during the testnet phase, developers can already upload their apps into our XPOS. Any upgrade to the XPOS testnet and mainnet will not affect the apps published, as the APIs make sure an upgrade won't affect the apps. This will also speed up blockchain development. So it's showing you the nodes, going from the node to the functionality X to the IPFS. Now it goes on to say that, in fact, hold on, let's see. Because I do like to get a full understanding of the term and words that we're using so as not to be so lost. So right now we're going over the IPFS, which is, functionality. But what is IPFS? If we look, we see that IPFS is Interplanetary File System. So it's a protocol and network designed to create a content addressable peer-to-peer method of storing and sharing hypermedia in a distributed file system. It goes on to say IPFS was initially designed by Juan Bennett and is now an open source project development with help from the community. Okay, so it goes on. It says, under current test environment, each XPOS is a FX node. All data from the XPOS will be fully encrypted and stored in FX lower level IPFSs. Our IPFS is one that is specifically designed for XPOS, FX, and other smart devices. FX public ledger will record all transactions, and the chain deploys sharding in PBFT. Due to patent protection, we will be announcing the architectural detail in due time. At Pundi X, we believe that open source is the way to go and to strengthen the blockchain community. We will gradually enable all of our operating systems and FX chains code to be open source. It will be free to all software and hardware manufacturers to develop products for the FX ecosystem, hence achieving true decentralization. Let's all work together and re-engineer a decentralized world. And these are the different social media sites or media programs that has been on: CNN, Technic Asia, TechCrunch, Forbes, the National Business Insider, Coin Central, just to name a few. Let me see. We have Pundi X events where it allows you to stay up to date with the latest news from Pundi X. I'm gonna tell you this much: they have been working. They have been shipping out a huge amount of Pundi X point of sale systems. As you can see, people have been paying with. In fact, let's head over here real quick. Let's go look at the Pundi X Twitter account. And I've often said, for those of you that want to stay up on in the business world, as far as socially speaking, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram are not the top business social sites. In my opinion, Twitter is the businessman social media. So we can look over here, and if you want to stay up on what's going on within the cryptocurrency space, you definitely want to follow your favorite cryptocurrency pages. So this right here is Pundi X's. Let me see, September 21st. As you can see, they say it's a relief to see the typhoon has left and our new batch of XPOS are remained intact. Now they're ready to go. This is the XPOS systems that they're actually shipping out. Let's see. XPOS first crypto adaption, find use at consensus in 2018. Let me see. Panel. We're gearing up. So they've been going to different panels, different meetups. I see getting on stage with Coinbase Wallet, Pundi X, and HK's family group to talk about crypto payment in Asia soon. Here we go. Ingesting Flavors of Asia, one of the restaurants installed Pundi X XPOS terminal to accept crypto payments during Consensus Singapore. Our guest just experienced his first meal paid with NPXS. Let's see if we can watch this and listen in real quick. Let's see. Turn it back. That is the actual device right there. That's the XPOS system, the hardware, anyway. Now, what he's about to do, he's about to pay with his XPass card, I believe. Ah, real slick. He just made his own payment. There goes the receipt. Very nice. And there goes his NPXS transaction, just as fast as MasterCard or Visa. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And the thing to keep in mind about this system is not only is it used for you to pay for items within a retail shop, restaurant, whatever the case may be, you are also able to buy cryptocurrency off of that same device. So right now it says we are shipping XPOS now, starting from August 1st, 2018. 5,000 XPOS devices are on the way to these different countries. So you see we're going to Korea, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Singapore, UK, Switzerland, Brazil. This right here needs to be a hotbed that needs to hit. I would love to see NPX. In fact, the thing about it, NPXS has actually hooked up with BNB. Let me show you. You're actually able to buy and sell BNB, I believe with the XPOS system. Let me see. There we go. Paying for my lunch with BNB tokens using the Pundi X Labs card at the Senate of Japan and Singapore. You see that right there? See that? That is the Pundi X. Hold on. Your digital asset pass. That's the Pundi X pass card. And they did say that they paid with BNB tokens. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Getting right along with the story. The United States hasn't been. These two markets right here are huge. Now, as far as the U.S., I believe Square may be implementing something that may give Pundi X a run for its Monday or the XPOS system. So that's definitely something you want to pay attention to and keep your eyes open for. Africa definitely needs to be touched. Akon needs to get in tune with this system and see if there's any way that he can integrate and use it. So they're saying that they want to make buying cryptocurrency should be as easy as buying a bottled water. Pundi X's mission is to make buying cryptocurrency as easy as buying bottled water as that Walmart and 7-Eleven of cryptocurrency. We want users to buy and use cryptocurrency anytime and anywhere. Pundi XPOS solutions. Digitalizing any physical stores. You can buy cryptocurrency using fiat, bank card, mobile wallet, or Pundi X Pass. Pundi X Pass. You can use the Pundi X Pass to store cryptocurrency securely, buy and sell with a single swipe. Anyone can do it. You also have the main mobile payment integration. Digital wallet supporting Pundi X can buy, sell, and accept cryptocurrency. And top up supported. Use fiat or bank card to buy cryptocurrency top ups at any Pundi X location. Top ups are easily loaded into any wallet. That is key. So why Pundi X POS? Pundi X POS not only facilitates cryptocurrency payment or transactions, but also accepts transactions through mobile wallets and bank cards. Our POS solutions can support retail intelligence, inventory management, order management, marketing, and loyalty programs. Pundi X POS device is an all-in-one solution for retailers. You can accept cryptocurrency as payment. It supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, all ERC20 tokens, MPXS, NEEM, Qtum, all QRC20 tokens, ACT, and Stellar, and they're saying that's just to name a few of the cryptocurrencies. They support cryptocurrency wallet payments such as QBAO, X Wallet, Neem Wallet, and many more. Support loyalty and membership management systems, intelligence clearing systems to increase the value of the store properties. Support cryptocurrency payment cards such as Pundi X Pass card. You can establish credit history and reduce financial risk. Check that out, credit. That's real interesting. It also supports promotional and MPXS reward system, meaning that for certain retail reward systems or loyalty programs, the payments and the rewards will be given out in MPXS tokens. Another use case of the token itself. Selling and buying cryptocurrencies, support mobile payment apps such as Alipay, EasyPay, GoPay, Pundi, and WeChat Pay. Provide a gateway for financial service providers, and it supports third-party delivery and logistics service providers. That's just a couple of the many different features that it has. It also could be used to reduce, increase, and increase revenue. Retailers that are using Pundi XPOS solution will get 1 year waived of service fee. Wow. Pundi X will keep increasing the list of cryptocurrencies for merchants to accept. Merchants can access their account through Pundi X platform to receive the preferred settlement currencies such as BTC, NEEM, etc. Pundi X rewards. Pundi X will give rewards to qualified global brand retailers for facilitating their customers to complete transactions via Pundi X POS. Customers will get free MPXS tokens and will be able to redeem in their next purchase. Redeemable value of MPXS token will be based on the current market price. And they got a short disclaimer down here. It says MPXS tokens for Pundi X rewards are claimed from our marketing campaign budget or buy back from the market. We will burn these tokens when tokens are redeemed by customers. That is key also. Here's a roadmap. First quarter of 2018, 600 XPOS units open for the individual pre-orders. XPOS passed 27 security and compliance tests. XPOS added EMV and magnetic reader support, which is the chip in the magnetic strip. Published XPlug SDK documentation and established London office. Let me see, second quarter 2018. They were to establish Tokyo and Seoul offices. They wanted to open 2,000 XPOS units for individual pre-orders. They wanted to deliver 4,000 XPOS units for corporate orders. They wanted to deliver 300,000 XPass cards. And they wanted to set up XPass Foundation for transparency and compliance to establish partnerships in North America also, which I do not know if they've done yet. Quarter three, they wanted to establish 2 offices in North America and South America to complete MPXS swap. So they're going from the original token, which was PXS, over to MPXS, which is a new PXS, and to establish bank and governmental partnerships for XPOS and XPass rollout. Then we get into the fourth quarter of 2018. They want to launch annual XPOS Summit, to launch a third-party apps on XPOS, and to deliver 20,000 XPOS units for corporate orders. And in the first quarter of 2019, they want to reach the minimum deployment of 50,000 XPOS units in total. Let me see. It goes on down here. They got a short disclaimer, I guess. Japan, Singapore, South Korea. Okay, these are the countries that they're already shipped out to. Japan, Singapore, South Korea, Indonesia, France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Britain, Denmark, Ireland, Greece, Portugal, Austria, Spain, Sweden, Finland, Malta, Key, Cyprus, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Slovakia, Slovenia, I'll leave that alone. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Bulgaria, APAC, and global, family. Let me see. Feel free to submit any questions. And that is the recap of the XPOS system and what they have going on. So, family, I do have previous videos that you can check out on MPXS, how they're being used and the functionality. I've done reviews, I've showed videos. This is just a recap and an update on what's going on. Like I said, in my opinion, when we go back and we look at the graph and the chart, sleeping giant all the way. If you bought in anywhere within these prices and you're still sitting on it, obtaining the amount of airdrops. In fact, let's go look at the airdrops real quick. Let's see. Go ahead and real easily. Real quick. Binance will support NPXS monthly token unlock program. As I said before, NPXS is a proof of stake coin where you do have an incentive. You are given what are compared to as dividends, what is compared to as dividends just for holding the token. And as you can see right here, they're showing you exactly what you're getting on a month-to-month basis, leading up until February of 2019. So as of right now, depending on how many you hold, you will gain a total of 7.316% monthly. They do take the snapshots on certain days, as you can see right here. And you can find this on the Pundi X, on the Binance exchange market within their support section, articles in this section, as you can see, Binance announcements and latest news. And they're just letting you know that you can hold, look at this. Now they opened up the withdrawal for Bitcoin Diamond. Wow. Anyway, they're letting you know that you can hold NPXS on their platform and you will get the monthly airdrop. So that is key for anybody that did want to double down and continue to grab these while they're at such low of a price. Well, family, this is something that I'm definitely long on. I will be keeping you updated. Like I said, once again, I apologize for the hiatus and for me being away from this channel for so long. I am going to be bringing you more updated videos. I'm actually going to be bringing depending on what I've already done on this as far as tutorial wise, I definitely want to go over candlesticks, support and resistance, trend line, and then get a little bit into using the tools and the oscillator. So with that being said, family, I hope that you got a lot out of this video. I do hope that it was educational and informational. Always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. We're just doing reviews on tokens, and this is to be taken as entertainment and or educational purposes only. So until the next video, this is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, the Bitcoin block bully, representing Cryptonomic Consultations, whose website will be back up and running shortly. Until the next video, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.